Everybody, this is Jackson Fulcher. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the films I'm looking forward to in 2015. I told you my favorites of 2014, I told you my least favorites of 2014, but now I'm going to tell you what I'm just going to look forward to in 2015. Now note, just because I'm looking forward to these movies does not mean I will be able to see them. Some movies I might not be able to see because of time, or because they're coming out on the same day as another movie, or something. I'm just saying these are movies that I honestly really want to see, or movies that I have to see because of certain reasons we'll get to. So let's just begin. In January, I will probably have to say this, the movies that had limited release in December that are now getting like expanded releases in 2015 January, I'm already looking forward to them. Like Selma, The Gambler, American Sniper, those movies that had limited release in 2013, I'm looking forward to them. So yeah, no need to delve too much into those. On January 16th is a movie from a director I don't know much about, but apparently he has some amazing films, and hopefully that this movie, even though it comes out in January, is pretty good also. That movie is Black Cat. This movie stars Chris Hemsworth, and honestly the trailer is very interesting to me. It looks like a very interesting concept. It looks like a very different camera style as well. Like, the camera cinematography looks a bit different. Like, if you watch the trailer for, like, Transformers Age of Extinction and then watch the trailer for Black Hat, you can notice that there's some differences there. Not just because one's completely different than the other, but of the cinematography. Actually, you know what? Just watch any trailer ever and then watch the Black Hat one. I don't know why I chose Transformers, I don't know. On January 23rd is a movie that I just hope saves the career of this actor, Mordecai, starring Johnny Depp. We all know that Johnny Depp has had some box office bombs like The Lone Ranger, Transcendence, and he's getting a lot of flack for playing these weird characters all the time. Even though Mordecai is like the quirky guy, he's not entirely weird. Even though Mordecai is kind of quirky, he is more normal than any of the characters he's played recently. And I hope that this movie is just good, because the director David Kemp made another underrated Johnny Depp movie called Secret Window that I really like. And he wrote the screenplay for Jurassic Park, so hey, he can make some good movies. Then again, he did direct Premium Rush, and he also wrote the screenplay for Indiana Jones 4. So he can also make some bad ones also. On January 30th, I can't believe I'm saying this in my most anticipated video because it's a Michael Bay production. And that is Project Almanac. This movie kind of blends time travel and found footage. You've usually only seen found footage for horror movies, so it's going to be kind of interesting seeing it blended with time travel. I just hope that it can be good as Cloverfield or Chronicle, two found footage movies that I actually really like. And also, this movie's been pushed back for an entire year. Like, I remember seeing the trailer for this movie when I saw Anchorman 2. It came out in 2013. I saw that trailer then. It's supposed to come out like 2014, pushed all the way 2015, so maybe it was worth it. Then again, it's in January, so we'll find out. On February 6th is a movie that I've made two videos about, and one was about a photo, one was about the trailer, and I just really hope that this movie is at least good, and that is the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. As you know, I saw that superhero photo, and I made a whole video about it, freaking out, just flipping out. And then I saw the trailer, reviewed the trailer, was like, yeah, it looks better than I thought it would be, but still there's some things that I don't like about it, and I just hope that this movie can be good. I thought Steven Hillenburg was attached, but he's not. It's Paul Tibbitt. Steven Hillenburg is the producer because he made the show. He's Paul Tibbitt. Make this movie good, please. On February 6th is a movie that I will say I'm looking forward to it because I liked the first trailer, even though the other trailers didn't really give it any justice. And that is Jupiter Ascending. Yes, it is from the creators of the Matrix trilogy. Only saw the first Matrix, heard that was awesome, so I watched it, and it is awesome. And I didn't see the other two, so I've heard those are bad. This movie just looks so weird in the other trailers. The first one was just like, well, that looks kind of interesting. And then it was pushed back to February. It was like, okay, maybe they're working up some stuff. Then the other trailers, it was just like, oh, this looks kind of weird. I just hope that it can just transport me to another world and be awesome, not a crappy world. On February 13th is 50 Shades of Grey. Just kidding. Just kidding. No. It's not 50 Shades of Grey. No. It's Kingsman Secret Service. This trailer, the trailers for the movie, honestly, don't look that great. I mean, it has some good moments, but overall, eh. But I'm going to reserve judgment because not only is it based on a comic book, but the director, Matthew Vaughn, has handled the movie Kick-Ass and X-Men First Class, so he can make good movies. So I hope Kingsman Secret Service is a good movie and the trailers are just bad, and the movie's actually good. Samuel L. Jackson, do not disappoint. On March 6th is a movie that I really hope is not terrible because the director's made some good sci-fi movies like District 9 and Elysium, so I really hope his next movie does not disappoint. Chappie. The trailer has got some mediocre reviews for it. I like the trailer. I hope that it turns out good. Sharlto Copley sounds good as Chappie, and the actors look good. It's just, please be good, Chappie. The only thing that really kind of concerns me is the people that, like, adopt Chappie or something. Other than that, I hope it's good. On March 13th is the remake of the original Disney classic, Cinderella. And Kenneth Branagh has made Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit, and the first Thor movie. Those are the two movies that I saw of his career. So I hope this one's good. I was actually very surprised to see the trailer because it actually looked pretty good. I wasn't expecting anything bad. I was just really surprised how good it actually looked. So hopefully Kenneth Branagh brings us something really good and hopefully not something bad like Maleficent. At least be like Into the Woods. I mean, Into the Woods isn't perfect, but be like that. Also on March 13th is In the Heart of the Sea, which stars Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth, and it's about Moby Dick. And this trailer makes Moby Dick look freaking scary. Like, imagine you're on a boat, and all of a sudden you just see this giant fish come up. What would you do? You'd probably pee and crap your pants at the same time. And then you'd pass out, maybe die. I don't know. This movie just looks very scary, and I love it. I mean, it's not a horror movie like Devil's Due, which sucked, or The Babadook, which I hear is really good. It's just like a monster movie that might have more depth. I don't know, we'll find out. On March 20th is the second installment of this latest book-adapted movie series that I hope kind of turns out like Hunger Games Catching Fire, which was better than the first one. That is the Divergent series, Insurgent. I actually saw Divergent on New Year's Eve along with Mr. Peabody and Sherman. First off, Mr. Peabody and Sherman was also good. And number two, I liked Divergent. It was okay. I liked it. Just nothing special. And I hope that Insurgent can kind of be the Catching Fire where it just kind of boosts up the franchise a bit because that would make it awesome. You know, like Catching Fire did to the Hunger Games series. The only thing I'm worried about is 4 because that guy is just so wooden and one-dimensional at times. I just don't really buy him. Why does Shailene Woodley have a crush on him? Because he's hot? I don't know. Weird. On March 27th is a movie that stars Kevin Hart, which I have mentioned I don't really find his comedy routine that funny, but it also stars Will Ferrell, so I have some optimistic for it. And it's called Get Hard. It's not a porno, I swear. I just hope this movie's really funny. I know Will Ferrell's funny, he's a funny guy. I hope that maybe he can make Kevin Hart a bit funnier, because I don't really find him that funny. Hopefully he can be funny. Unless this movie's made by the people that Kevin Hart works for or something, then that's not good. Made by the people that Will Ferrell works for, that's good. On April 3rd is the 7th installment of this franchise. The 7th. That's Fast and Furious 7. This movie looks crazy. Like cars falling out of planes, Paul Walker jumping off a truck that's falling off a cliff and landing on Michelle Rodriguez's car, and then The Rock busting a cast off his arm and just beating a guy up. This movie's gonna be crazy, and I love it. I thought the first 4 Fast and Furious movies were good guilty pleasures, but 5 and 6 really boosted up the fun factor of it. So I hope that Fast and Furious 7 follows in those footsteps. May 1st is a movie that you have to look forward to or else you're crazy, and that is Avengers Age of Ultron. This movie looks fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of questions, I know, like a lot of people like, what is going on here? What's happening here? What is happening? Why is that there? Oh! But I cannot wait to get those questions answered when I actually go see the movie. I cannot wait to see Ultron. He looks freaking awesome. Just everything is awesome. On May 15th is the sequel to a movie that I thought was pretty good, but then my sister played it over and 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 over again, and then I started to not like it as much. But this trailer didn't really impress me, but I'll give it a shot because maybe the music's gonna be good like the first one, and that is Pitch Perfect 2. I like Anna Kendrick, she's very likable and very, very cute. And the cast is overall not that bad. Rebel Wilson might be annoying at times. I just hope that this movie doesn't feel like a complete cash grab, because that's how I'm feeling right now. It feels like a cash grab, but hopefully it's not that. I mean, it is, but hopefully the plot makes it not feel like that. On May 15th, I shouldn't probably mention this movie because I only saw the first installment of this series. I still have 2 more to go, but the trailer looks awesome, and I've heard some people saw some rough footage of the movie, and that it's great. So I cannot wait to see Mad Max Fury Road. Do I really have to explain why I'm looking forward to this movie? Watch the trailer, watch the recent trailer for Mad Max Fury Road, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead. I'm not going to explain it. Go watch the recent trailer for Mad Max Fury Road. Then come back to this video. On May 22nd is the next live-action film of Brad Bird. He has made The Iron Giant, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and Mission Impossible 4. I've seen 3 out of 4 of those movies, and I love them, and that's enough to get me excited for Tomorrowland. This teaser trailer is so good, and it doesn't even give away that much. Just you see this pen, transports you to another world, and there's George Clooney, and this kid flying on a jetpack. Awesome. I cannot wait. Brad Bird, do not disappoint. You are awesome. On June 12th is the 4th installment of the series that hopefully can kind of revive it, because the series kind of went downhill when 3 came out, and that is Jurassic World. Chris Pratt, you had an amazing 2014 Lego Movie and Guardians of the Galaxy. Please continue that streak in 2015. Jurassic World, please be awesome, because everything is awesome. On June 19th is the next Disney Pixar movie, Inside Out, and even though the trailers have been kind of secretive, the first one was literally a trailer for Pixar itself and a sneak peek at what's to come, and the second trailer was literally a scene in the movie. There hasn't really been like an official trailer yet. This movie actually looks really funny and really good, and hopefully it is that, and not like Brave or Cars 2. Brave is actually better than Cars and Cars 2, but Brave, a bit of a disappointment. On June 26th is a movie that I hope is funny, because the first movie that this director made was funny. The second one that came out in 2014 lost some of its funniness, but this one, it's a sequel to the first one. Hopefully it's good. Ted 2. I know Seth MacFarlane's funny. I have seen it in the first Ted and the older episodes of Family Guy, and some moments in the new episodes of Family Guy. I know he is funny. Please, Ted 2, be funny. On July 10th is the prequel to the characters in Despicable Me, Minions. The trailer honestly looks really good, and I hope that it's funny, and hopefully these characters don't get annoying as the movie goes on, and like the Smurfs or something. I just have a lot of high hopes for this movie. Hopefully it's good. I'm looking forward to it. On July 17th is probably the movie that everyone will go see, because it's a Marvel movie. Ant-Man. Yeah, this is a strange superhero. He talks to ants, he can turn down to the size of an ant. Kind of strange. But Marvel can do anything. They took a comic book that barely anyone knew about and made it a huge blockbuster of 2014 that I put on my #1 top 10 best of the year list. So they can do anything. Ant-Man, can you blow me away too? On August 7th is a movie that we have had a lot of controversy with. There hasn't been a trailer yet, not even a Comic-Con one, but some casting stuff and maybe a few story stuff made us a bit scared. But either way, I'm still looking forward to the Fantastic Four movie. And yeah, I know, lots of things are going around. I just have some optimistic for this movie, because Fantastic Four cannot be as bad as those ones that came out before it. You know, Rise of the Silver Surfer and stuff. Can't be as bad as those movies, right? Right? Also on August 7th is the Goosebumps movie. A movie based on the books. Apparently R.L. Stine has had those monsters locked away in those books and now they're out. And even though I don't understand why Jack Black is R.L. Stine in the movie, like, seriously? Overall, I love Goosebumps. I watched the show, I've read I grew up with the Goosebumps books. There's a library at my elementary school, and my friends and I always went to the Goosebumps section, checked out a Goosebumps book, and talked about it. Awesomeness. So please, Goosebumps movie, do not be bad. The director has made Monsters vs. Aliens, Gulliver's Travels, and, oh crap. On September 18th is another second installment of this upcoming book-adapted movie series thing, The Maze Runner Scorch Trials. And, wait a minute, Scorch Trials, does that have to do with any maze running? Because if it doesn't, I think you should probably get rid of that Maze Runner title. You know, like the Hunger Games, where the Mockingjay doesn't have a Hunger Games in it. Should be just called Mockingjay. But anyway, I like the first movie. I have it on Blu-ray, got it for Christmas. I like the Maze Runner, and hopefully that it can be better also. Just give it more boost, like, you know, catching fire. I already made that analogy with Divergent. Either way, looking forward to it. On September 25th is a movie that I never really asked for because it is a sequel to an animated movie, and I was just like, okay, I didn't really ask for this sequel. Why are we getting it? But I gotta give it some credit because they got Mel Brooks to play Dracula's dad in Hotel Transylvania 2. I hope that this animated movie can be as good as its predecessor. Maybe it won't be, maybe it will. It might be better, I don't know. We'll find out. I just hope that maybe the director, if it's Genndy Tartakovsky or not, can maintain the magic that the first movie had. Though it was not perfect, it was still good. On October 9th is Jon Favreau's version of The Jungle Book. We have one coming with Andy Serkis talking about the prequel and stuff, yeah, but this is the one that Disney's making with Jon Favreau. And Jon Favreau is a great director. I haven't seen Chef, but I'm looking forward to it because it seems really awesome. A lot of people giving it praise. And The Jungle Book, I haven't seen in a while, so can't really talk about that. But I remember it being good. So I hope that this movie can also be good as well, maybe better, I don't know, we'll find out. As I keep saying, we're gonna find out! November 6th is the long-awaited Spectre, the next 007 movie in the James Bond awesomeness that is the Daniel Craig series. I love Casino Royale, hate Quantum of Solace, love Skyfall. Hopefully Spectre can be really cool. I gotta watch the other James Bond movies also. Haven't finished those yet, even though they don't really connect entirely, still want to watch them. Either way, this movie has the same director as Skyfall, same cast, kind of. They added Dave Bautista and Christoph Waltz. This movie's gonna be awesome! This is gonna be awesome! I can't wait. Spectre, be good. Also on November 6th is the long-awaited, most anticipated, it's gonna be the most epic movie of the year, maybe with Spectre, I don't know. It's the Peanuts movie. This movie has released 2 trailers before the movie even comes out. Like a year before the movie even comes out. Like, are you trying to get us too excited? What's going on here? The animation looks really great. Snoopy and Woodstock have that scene in that second trailer. Love that. That's definitely how their relationship works. And Charlie Brown seems to have a good voice actor. Hopefully this movie is good. It's gonna be awesome, right? Blue Sky Studios, who made Rio and Rio 2 and Ice Age, Ice Age 2, Ice Age 3, Ice Age 4. Right? Please be good. On November 20th is the end to the Hunger Games series, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, and I just hope that this can be good. The first Mockingjay had a lot of downtime, not that much action, which is fine, it was still a good movie, but we need more of that. And since this is Part 2, yeah, we're gonna see a lot more of that. On November 25th is the next Disney Pixar movie on here, The Good Dinosaur. Apparently this movie was like completely redone like halfway through production. Like, okay, this isn't working, we're gonna change the entire thing, and hopefully that's good for the movie. And even though they haven't released a trailer for it yet, still looking forward to it. On December 18th, we return to the galaxy, far, far away. It's gonna be awesome. Director J.J. Abrams, bringing us Star Wars The Force Awakens. If you did not like the teaser trailer they released in November, I don't understand. You may be thinking, they didn't give away that much, I want to see more. That's a good thing. They got a whole freaking year. They got a whole freaking year to show us another trailer. That's a good thing. And this was just a little tease because, yeah, a year. They're gonna give it, they know that we want to know what's happening with the Star Wars movie. Like, where's this trailer? We need to see something. They were like, okay, we're gonna give you a little tease because we got a year for the movie to come out. And this teaser was awesome. And the Millennium Falcon, seeing that fly around, shooting at the TIE fighters, amazing. I cannot wait for this movie. On December 25th, finally, Christmas Day, the last movie that is on this list that I'm reading off the camera is Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Trip. Just kidding, that movie's gonna suck. That doesn't even come out on Christmas. It's Mission Impossible 5. They haven't released anything. No poster, no images on the set except for Tom Cruise hanging on that military plane. No trailer, no teaser. but I'm still hyped for it because I love Mission Impossible series. Even though I haven't seen the TV show, I've seen the movies. 2 is my least favorite, but that was still pretty good. It's awesome! I cannot wait for 2015, guys. This is going to be one heck of a year for movies. We're going to die. Some of us will die in the theater watching these movies. Like, when James Bond, does something awesome, someone's gonna die. When the Millennium Falcon is jumping into hyperspace, someone's gonna die. When the Avengers are fighting Ultron, or Ultron does something cool, someone's gonna die. So, people will die. Just kidding. Or am I? But overall, what is your most anticipated film of 2015? Mine is probably Star Wars. Leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.